So
Hey, so it is Saturday night. It's about 8:30. Today's vlog is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to do a quick chat, a little update about where I'm at with the story, what's my plan for the week coming up, where are we at with NaNoWriMo stuff, and then ending the video with a sprint that's somewhere between like 5 or 10 minutes. Probably shorter video today, or shorter update at least. So today is Saturday and I had sort of like a girls' weekend with my aunts and cousins and stuff today, and just got home like an hour ago. So that was really lovely to spend time with people. I am what we call an introverted extrovert, where I like talking to people. I like chatting it up, being around people, seeing people that I love. I feel like everybody is like that, even if you're an introvert. And I feel like I do really well in social settings, but I don't get my energy from being in a social place. So I'm a little drained. I can't remember if I kept this from the vlog yesterday or not. It was getting long, so I cut some stuff. But my plan for the rest of NaNoWriMo, if you're new, welcome, hi. Yes, I am at 30,000 words right now for NaNoWriMo. I hit that on Thursday. And I think instead of doing word count goals, I am now going to have scene goals. So I'm gonna get through this much plot today. I'm gonna get and kind of divvy it out that way, because my ultimate goal for NaNoWriMo this year is to finish the whole book. So instead of going by word count, which can kind of vary per scene, like looking at what is all the plot that needs to happen and how do I divvy that up. Hot, okay, not ready to drink that yet. It's a little hot still. So I think actually today, I'm probably not going to get any new words, which is a little scary because this will be the second day in a row of not getting any new words, but I did do 10,000 words on Thursday. So I think we're all going to be fine. I've been doing most of my writing for NaNoWriMo in the morning this year, which is really atypical for me. I feel like so much of my writing in my life has been done late at night. And it's actually really nostalgic, I think, to write late at night for me, because it just reminds me of my first true NaNoWriMo, which was my freshman year of college. The book I was writing took place on a college campus, so I would go to all of these spots where the scenes would take place, but I just remember vividly going into these like nearly empty study buildings on campus with these big windows, with all these like looking over the lights of this city, like feeling for the first time like I can do this, you know? Recently I've been doing a lot of writing like in the morning, which does actually work better for my creativity, but it just kind of takes me back to my roots. I think, I don't know who says this, but somebody, me, I love writing when it's dark outside. I don't like the dark. Like clearly I've complained many times about the sunlight and how early it sets and everything, but I think there's something really cool about writing when the rest of the world is like sleeping, or specifically like it's Saturday night, it's 9 p.m. Most people my age are probably out like partying, hanging out with friends. And though I do value that kind of thing as well, I think there's just something so grounding to know like I am here in this moment and like the world's eyes are not on me right now. And this is my hidden time away where I can do this. And to think that there's like writers all over, especially during NaNoWriMo, who are stealing that time away to write as well. Whether it's like early at 6 in the morning or later at night, it's just like magical to be doing that. And also just to like have this moment of look at this story that I'm choosing to write. Like, look at me, look at me. No, like look at this time that I'm investing and look at this thing that I can see growing that wasn't here before. And I think that there's just something so magical about that. And I think I personally fall into this where I get so caught up in word count and routine and schedule and blah, 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 which I think has overall been a positive thing for me. But to sit back sometimes and remember that we're making magic here. Like we are bringing things that just like existed in our minds and these things that we have taken from our life experience and creating the story that no one else could is just so cool. And I think writing at night like reminds me of that and reminds me of this choice that I'm making to do this. I'm really feeling just zappy today. What I think I never even got around to saying, because I just started chatting about other things, is that tonight I'm not going to write new scenes. I'm going to look at the rest of the plot of the book and sort through. Tomorrow, here's what I'm writing through. The next day, here's what I'm writing through, you know, as a goal. And then depending on how long that takes, because sometimes that takes like 10 minutes. And then I would probably move on to getting a head start on tomorrow's. I'm not going to schedule anything for today. And I would challenge you that even if you're not writing, to just like take these next 5-10 minutes, however much it is, and like just be with yourself or be with whoever's around you. Because my guess is you saw how long this video was before you clicked on it. And so there's some part of you that knows you can be watching or listening to something for this next amount of time. And so I would still challenge you to just like sit with yourself for a little bit and take that time to think about your story. Write if you can, clean if you need to, like whatever you need to do. Because I think we just really don't take enough time to sit and think and be in just one thing rather than scrolling or looking at so many things, or like just like there's so much distraction. And something that I have found really, and not even that I have found, something that I know is so extremely important to the creative process is to be able to let your ideas figure themselves out. And that doesn't happen when your brain is constantly being flooded with thoughts and information and people that you don't know on the internet, strangers like me. So hopefully this has been enough time to get ready. Hopefully you're sitting at your computer, document open, fingers on the keyboard, being like, Alyssa, stop talking so we can get to the writing. It's so cool to think that you guys are like writing with me right now. I don't know, you guys, it just makes me emotional. This is still too hot to drink. Let's get going.